What's going on? What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today Trans is coming back out of the Mustang yet again, so stay tuned. Yep. I'm trying to use the camera to figure out where it's coming from. Alright guys, so as you've seen at the beginning of this video and the last video, if you watched that, you noticed that we made like a little slight pull, and then some issues started happening. What had happened was it started leaking oil or transmission fluid a little bit, and then I got it wiped up. I thought it came out of the dipstick tube. I started driving again, and then a gigantic cloud of smoke came out from behind the car. This is about 2 weeks ago. I really just haven't messed with it, haven't really had the time. But after that, pulled into a gas station, and I mean, if there was 8 quarts of fluid in there, all 8 quarts are on that gas station little parking lot. So I think it either broke the converter, the case to the converter, pushed out the converter seal, or the pump separated from the actual case of the transmission. So it's leaking from there horribly, like probably a quart every 5-6 seconds that the car is running. So what we'll do is I'll pull it out, we'll investigate and see what it is. Hopefully it's nothing major. Hopefully it's just that converter seal. If that's the case, I have one, put it back in, and maybe tomorrow get it buttoned up. So I'll put you up on a time lapse and play some music, and once the trans is out, we'll see what we got. So stay tuned for that. All right, hopefully this camera doesn't die in the middle of this, but without draining or anything, it is 5:16. See how long it takes us. All right, so 6:10, right under an hour, got it out. Not bad considering my my impact died at the second boat I tried to take out. So everything was hand tools by myself, minus the help y'all seen from Ashley doing the jack. So we gotta figure out if we can see where it's leaking from. So this is a 3500 PTC, and it kind of fell on the ground out there. I should have took it out before I started pulling the trans out, but I didn't. It's full of fluid, and I don't see it leaking anywhere, which is a good sign. But in that same scenario, I don't see where it's leaking from. So yeah. The only thing I could think of at this point is we know it's coming from like down here. So I think I'm gonna pull off the pump, see if it, that's good. You ever see that? I torqued all those too, but oh well. We'll pull off the pump after we get that big mess cleaned up, and then see if it's maybe blown that gasket out or if there's a crack somewhere. But first, I'm probably gonna go in and eat dinner, and we'll do that next. So yeah, so let's clean this up, go get some food, come back, try to get it in some light, or come back tomorrow and take it apart. So whenever that may be, I'll see you right now. No, now. Alright guys, so we're back. It's about 8 days later. I was gonna work on it, but the past 8 days it kind of been like, yeah, real crazy, real cold, real wet, and plus Halloween. It was the only day that it wasn't like coming down a flood. So now GoPro's dead because my wife took it off, but take the impact, we'll bust open the pump and the bell housing, and we'll see what's going on. So the issue we were having was from right in there is where the fluid was coming out. So I don't know if it's that gasket or if the pump is cracked or something along those lines. So we'll pull it out and we'll see what we got. Alright, so there's the gasket. The gasket looks to be fine. Turn over the bell housing. Right here is where it was coming out. So obviously it just wasn't getting a good seal. And you can see trans fluid all on there, and then that's where it was pouring out of. So one thing I did find was this fire ring right here. Well, the clip's broken off of it. So if you look on this one, you see it's kind of got that hook. This one does not. All these other ones are fine. I didn't replace this whenever I did the trans. Hopefully that kit has some in there. Let's see if we can figure out something about the case. You know, that looks like, that don't look good at all. So I mean, besides those, and then that one right there. Huh. So that one's got threads way back down in there. Not like this one that's close, or that one that's close. That one is, the threads are way back in there. I don't know if it's supposed to have threads up at the front. I mean, all the other ones do. That one's just toast. I'm probably going to throw a helical on that one, and possibly that one. And I might probably do one in that one as well. So, I mean, as far as like physical damage though, I don't really see anything. You know what I mean? Like, just besides like, I don't know, maybe it just got loose because of those threads. I mean, but I don't foresee that happening because it's, you know what I mean? It's still held in there with 1, 2, 3, 4 like strong bolts torqued down to, I forget what it was, whatever it's torqued down to. You know, I know that's the pressure coming in, that's pressure out. So I don't know, just unless this just a little bit here, and then it came out. So I don't really know. I'll try to find that fire ring for that pump over there, or I'll try to install that, and then we'll go from there and see if we can get this thing back on the road and see what I can do about these threads. Alright, so I've been looking all over for these sealing rings, these metal ones, right, like this. Well, I couldn't find them. I don't know, y'all obviously know I don't know much about transmissions, but in my kit that I had, I didn't realize it, but it has these. I don't know if this is worse or better, but those are the the sealing rings. So yeah, so I'll throw that back in. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for this video so it's not stupid long. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed, which hopefully you did, if you did, please give me a big old thumbs up down there, write me a comment, let me know what you think, and consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. It's free. Help the channel out. Let's get some growth. And then next video we'll get that trans, we'll put it back in the Fox, and hopefully we can do a big old smoky burnout and break in those ET streets. So thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you. Catch you in the next one. Peace.